Your emotional intelligence might be sabotaging your productivity, and that's a critical warning sign of time mismanagement you can't ignore. You may feel like you are thriving, expertly juggling tasks, but there's a hidden thief stealing your time. The very qualities you take pride in, empathy, awareness, and adaptability, could blind you to the urgent signals of time slipping away. Imagine this: you are in a meeting, sensing tension and unspoken concerns. You respond with kindness, but what about your agenda? Those emotional cues can easily derail you from what truly matters. Before you know it, you're deep in conversation, your to-do list is expanding, and deadlines are looming. Now picture this: you are overwhelmed with work, yet you find yourself mindlessly scrolling through social media. You justify it as a break, but that distraction pulls you deeper into chaos, making you forget about the deadlines closing in like storm clouds. This is the crux of the issue. You are so focused on others' feelings that you neglect your own boundaries. You might think you are being productive, but are you truly making progress? The more you empathize, the greater the risk of drowning in responsibilities. At the end of the day, you feel drained, yet your tasks remain untouched. As you lie in bed, anxiety grips you with thoughts of everything left unfinished. This isn't just a time management issue, it's a glaring warning sign. Ignoring it could lead to burnout and a complete loss of focus. So, what's the solution? You need to recalibrate your emotional intelligence. Start by recognizing when your empathy turns into overextension. Set firm boundaries to protect your time and focus on tasks that align with your goals. But here's the catch: this won't be easy. You'll face resistance from yourself and others. Saying no or prioritizing your own needs can feel uncomfortable, but remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Ask yourself, are you truly managing your time, or is your emotional landscape dictating your every choice? It's time to reassess how you engage with the world around you. If this resonates with you, take a moment to pause and reflect. Challenge your daily choices. You have the power to reclaim your time, but it all starts with awareness. Have you ever felt completely overwhelmed while trying to manage your time? It's surprising how emotional intelligence can sometimes mask the productivity pitfalls in time management. This is a struggle many face, yet few openly acknowledge. Picture this: you're juggling deadlines, meetings, and an endless to-do list. You think you are managing it all, but something feels off. That nagging feeling might be more than just stress, it could indicate deeper issues lurking beneath the surface. What if I told you that your emotional intelligence, the very skill you rely on daily, might actually be working against you? It's a thought that can linger, casting doubt on how you truly assess your productivity. Now, imagine walking into a meeting, feeling confident in your emotional insights, yet missing the subtle signs of burnout creeping in. You're engaged in the conversation, but inside you're struggling. You're in the struggle. Sometimes it's easier to hide those feelings behind a smile than to confront the reality that your time management might just be a fade. This is merely about being busy, it's a relentless cycle of self-deception. You convince yourself that everything is fine until that overwhelming wave of exhaustion hits. It's a dangerous dance many don't even realize they're doing. Consider how often you check your phone during work. You tell yourself it's just a quick break, but each notification pulls you further from your focus. Every distraction chips away at your emotional energy, leaving you feeling productive while you are really just spinning your wheels. Have you heard of the productivity paradox? It's that odd phenomenon where the harder you try to be efficient, the less you actually accomplish. You think you're on top of things, but in reality, you're just treating water. It's a slippery slope that can lead to burnout, often without you noticing until it's too late. What if you could spot the warning signs before they spiral out of control? Imagine it taking a moment to breathe and assess the chaos around you. The first step is awareness. Pay attention to your patterns. Are you working through lunch? Ignoring your own needs while checking off tasks? It's easy to get lost in the hustle. But here's the catch: your emotional intelligence does shield you from feeling overwhelmed. In fact, it can amplify those feelings. The more in tune you are with your emotions, the more pressure you put on yourself to perform, and that pressure can become suffocating. Now, think back to that meeting. What if you had taken a moment to acknowledge your fatigue and express your limits? It could have changed the entire dynamic, not just for you, but for everyone in the room. The real solution lies in shifting your focus. Instead of pushing through, what if you paused to reflect and reassess your priorities? Imagine the freedom that comes with setting boundaries: fewer tasks, but higher quality, more fulfilling moments. It's not about doing more, it's about doing what truly matters. And that's a game changer. So, as you go through your day, ask yourself, what is your emotional intelligence really telling you? Are you listening deeply, or just hearing the noise around you? The next time you feel that familiar sense of overwhelm, take a step back. Acknowledge it. Recognizing your stress signals could be the key to unlocking a more productive and fulfilling life. If this resonates with you, consider hitting that subscribe button. Let's uncover more truths together, one video at a time. Your journey to better time management might just be starting right now. Have you ever felt like you are constantly busy but not really getting anything done? That frustrating sensation is more common than you might think. What if I told you that your emotional intelligence could be the reason you are stuck in this productivity trap? Imagine waking up to a to-do list that seems to grow overnight. You tackle tasks, yet by day's end, you feel defeated. This isn't just about poor time management, it runs deeper. Your emotional intelligence might be masking serious productivity issues. Let's explore this together. Many people take pride in being emotionally aware, believing that understanding their feelings leads to better time management. But what if that belief is misleading? This mindset can lead you to prioritize emotional tasks over essential ones, leaving important goals unmet. Picture this: you're in a meeting, and a colleague you shares a personal issue. You feel compelled to listen and empathize. But while you are focused on their story, deadlines are slipping away. The next day, you find yourself scrambling to catch up. Can you see the problem? Here's the revised version of your script chunk. This can create a false sense of productivity. You might feel accomplished after helping someone, but did that really move you closer to your goals? This often leads to a cycle where the urgent overshadows the important. Think about your own experiences. How often have you agreed to help someone emotionally, only to realize later that it derailed your plans? It's like trading your time for a brief moment of connection, but at what cost? The hidden cost is your progress slipping away unnoticed. The truth can be tough to swallow. Emotional awareness can blur the lines between real productivity and emotional busy work. You might feel fulfilled, yet your goals remain out of reach. That's where the real danger lays. But don't lose hope. Recognizing these patterns is the first step to reclaiming your time. To reclaiming is the way to the this charity there to get to your to say to reverse It's about understanding the difference between feeling busy and being productive. Simple shifts in focus can lead to significant changes. So, what can you do?